So, it's been 2 years since I last posted a video, and a lot has changed. A lot has actually stayed the same, but a lot has changed too. I'm married now. Ooh. Um, we've been together for 8 years, so this is nothing new. And um, so, the big thing that I want to talk about is that last June, June 22nd, I believe, or somewhere in there, I started a raw food 30-day challenge for myself. And actually, me and my brother and my parents actually did it as well. For 30 days, we ate nothing but raw, uncooked food. So basically, all I was doing was eating fruits, raw vegetables, and raw nuts. Um, and I did this for 30 days because it was inspired actually by my uncle, who showed me this video about diabetics who started a raw food diet, and they lost weight. They didn't use as much insulin. So my hair's a mess. So I did this, and it was amazing, and I felt incredible. And I used a lot less insulin. I had to lower my basal rate. I was barely taking any insulin in during the day because I wasn't eating any carbs besides fruits and the little bit that's in vegetables. But anyway, so during that 30 days, I lost 15 pounds and I reduced my insulin by almost half, actually, because I was probably using about 60 units a day, give or take. I'm on the pump, so it was really free how much I was using each day, but it was maybe about 60 units. And then I went down to about 35, and I just felt so good. I felt so good. And then for the next few months following that, I didn't stick totally raw, but I tried to stay mostly raw. So, for an example, one of my days would include morning, I would make a smoothie. I would use greens like spinach or kale, Swiss chard, and I would put, some fruit in there to sweeten it up a little bit, take some of that bitter green taste, and if I felt like I needed some protein, then I would grind up some nuts in there as well, like almonds or cashews or something. Lunch was always a salad. And, snacks during the day, I just let myself have whatever I wanted at whatever time. If I wanted an apple, clementines, plums, carrots, celery with peanut butter. Peanut butter actually was one thing I kind of let myself have because I don't really like almond butter, and I was trying to get myself to like it, and raw almond butter, and I don't know, I didn't really like it that much. So I always got organic peanut butter with no additives, no oil, no salt, no nothing. The only thing on the ingredients list was peanuts. That's it. And then dinner, I would try different things. There's a lot of really fun raw recipes that I found online because it's kind of popular right now. So there's a lot of recipes that you can look up. For instance, I had raw spaghetti, which was good, with a homemade raw sauce. I had tabbouleh. Oh my God, my favorite in the entire world was raw tacos. So I was having enough variety where I felt satisfied. And anyway, so the next few months after that, I stuck with eating really well, and I lost more and more weight. And I believe it was November of 2011, I got down to the lowest weight of 194. So at that point I had lost like 30 pounds because I had gone up a little bit more. I was maybe around 228 or so. Anyway, so I lost a little over 30 pounds, and it was awesome. And since then, since I'd say January, it's been this gradual decline of not really eating well at all anymore. So right now I'm not eating that great, and so I've gained surprisingly only a few pounds. I'm at what I just weighed myself this morning, 201.6. So I am less than when you guys saw me last, and I'm feeling really good about that. But I'm trying to get to 175. That is my goal because that is a weight that I've been before. So what I'm doing now, my husband and I were doing now, trying to do healthy eating. So my thing is no processed food, so I don't really eat breads or cereals or cookies or anything anymore. None of that stuff comes in my house anymore. So I think that's why I haven't really gained back that much. But I do eat out a lot. Like I go out a lot and I'll eat. But so um, that's what I'm doing now, is just to kind of refocus on how good I was feeling. Like that's my motivation, is that I was feeling so good then, especially when I was at the peak of doing raw. I felt so amazing. My energy level was through the roof. I had this clarity of mind that I never even expected to have, because I'd never even thought of it, but it was kind of a nice byproduct of eating well, and I just felt so clear, like I was thinking so clearly, and I was really receptive to things, and I was really open to things. So I don't know, it was really great, and so I'd love to get back to that point, and I'd like to lose some more weight, and I'm I'm way compared to 2 years ago, I'm checking my blood sugar very often. I'm checking at least 4 times a day, and while it's not always great, at least I'm checking, and when I check, I'm able to take insulin and lower it if I need to or whatever, instead of before, which is not checking at all. And so it would just be high all day long or high overnight, and I wouldn't sleep because I'm getting up to pee all the time. So anyway, that's what I'm doing now. And I'd love to answer any questions you guys have, because I know this is kind of rambly because I didn't really plan this. So any questions you guys have, please feel free to ask them, because I do want to answer them. And I want to start holding myself accountable for things, so I would really like to make videos again, and to keep the discussion open, and to talk with other people who are type 1 and struggling with this, because I know that it's hard, because nobody understands. They they try and be supportive, maybe your family or your significant others, they try and be supportive, but they just don't get it, they don't get how much thought goes into this every single day, and how much it can consume your thoughts and kind of just feel like it's taking over and you can't think about anything else, and it's so frustrating. So let's let each other be outlets for this, so that we can talk about it and just share what we've been doing and what's working for us, because I know that raw eating has really worked for me, surprisingly. It really blew my mind how well that it actually worked for me. So anyway, this is really long now. That's it. Please ask, comment, anything you guys want to talk about, because let's get it going, okay? Bye-bye.